How you doing, legend?
What's up, man? How you feeling?
Man, I'm coolin', bro. Now, you know it's new people jumping the culture every day. You'll let them know exactly what your name is and where you're from?
I'm Trigga. I'm known Trigga 600. I'm from 659, 60 King Drive,
Okay.
Brick City shit.
I see you got the homies with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. You mind if I add some of y'all names?
Young Bulls.
Gunline,
Okay.
Kebs,
Tanner.
D Dilla.
Okay.
My baby D-Roy boy.
Okay. Is this from the same neighborhood, too?
oh yeah.
All
Same
same,
shit.
every same though.
300.
Okay.
You from 300.
Oh, okay, we got some 300 in here.
Hold up.
Most definitely. Now, you know, Trigga, you just said something I kind of want to talk about now. You know, I'm a drill historian.
Okay.
You said 600. You know, in the drill community, that's known as like one of the first neighborhoods on the internet and things like that.
Yeah.
You grew up over there?
Yeah.
Hmm?
C-Second Calumet.
Right. How was it growing up over there? It was rough, when the gunshots every night or something?
I mean, yeah and no. Because growing up in the building, it's like everybody knew that building wanted to be fucked with.
Right.
So if I was like gun, you know, we them had their wars, but it ain't like how it is now.
Right.
They had more control over their shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't have to worry about nobody coming fucking with them. So that's why I was able to get all the money they was getting. You know, money play a big part in that too. You got money, you able to get them do some shit to a motherfucker.
Oh, right, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, the internet, for some reason, locked in on the neighborhood that you come from.
For sure.
Do you know why? Is it a reason why out of all these neighborhoods in Chicago, all the bloggers blog about your hood?
I mean, because it was like one of the first blocks to be out. You know what I'm saying? As far as the drill shit, and it's like our wars and beef is historic as well. And then we got some real people that came, you know what I'm saying, like the Rondos, C-Days,
Right.
D-Rose, Love Boo, D-Thang, you know what I'm saying? So that's another reason. It's like everybody carried that shit.
Did you know that years later, when you was young, growing up in that neighborhood, did you know 10, 15 years later that some of these guys would be considered drill legends? It'd be all on the internet?
But never thought about it.
Right, never thought about
never.
it. When did that come? Was that Chief Keef?
No, he knocked the doors down. But you know, before that, everything was already in the making. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Because if you think about it and you think about the history behind this shit, you had E-Day and them going back and forth with Duck.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? That really started it. And then Keith came and got in it, but his songs, his songs were songs that you play in clubs and shit. So people would be like, damn, this shit right here. But they're not even knowing that they really dissing people that they don't know. There's some real shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, you know, a few people have told me that. So you had to stamp this. E-Day was like really first in a lot of that.
He was. He just don't get the recognition he's supposed to get. And I think that's due to him not being an ass kisser when it comes to shit. Like, bro, him. You know what I'm saying? He who he is. So if you feel like some cool shit going on, he gonna alleviate himself from the situation. But he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't chasing it, none of that shit. He's supposed to have his time.
Right.
He's supposed to have his time.
You know, I think he gotta be like one of the fathers of this drill
Yeah,
shit.
for
He
sure,
was
for sure.
dope,
But they try to take that away from him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's still an argument to some people, but to me, he is the father.
Non-negotiable.
Because non-negotiable. Because what I mean when I say king of drills is they, like I said, they always say Pac-Man, but wasn't nobody doing back and forth beefs like that in Chicago, but him and Duck. So them two is at the top.
Right.
So, but you know, motherfuckers on they ain't gonna say Duck, and on I ain't gonna say Cooper.
Right. A lot of people do say like Pac-Man said the word, but the back and forth was like E-Day and E-Day and Duck.
Nobody really doing back and forth. Like you see back and forth shit like out of town shit like some Eazy-E and Dr. Dre and shit. Type shit.
Right.
You niggas wanna do
West
that?
Coast.
Yeah.
Big guy, you know, you from that neighborhood too, you know? You still move around out there to this day?
That's one big cousin. Blood cousin. Everywhere you go, I go.
But you know, I always ask guys this. Do you ever go back to your old neighborhood too,
Yeah,
Trigga?
we be out there.
Right. Is that safe though? You know, that neighborhood is in songs that got millions of views.
And the trenches, I feel the same.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be all 600. No, it's not safe, man. Because safe is you not having to look over your shoulders and all that shit. That's safe.
Right.
When we out there, we on point. We out there, you know what I'm saying, with the fajitas and shit. So.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
You know, the internet tells a tale of you being gone for a long time when the culture was evolving. That's true?
Mm-hmm.
So you caught like a long sentence and things like
Yeah.
that? You mind if I ask like the years of that? That was like early before the drill popped off or like in the middle?
It was, I'm gonna say the middle. Because, just because people didn't, shit, they caught on to it late. We was already out here like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, motherfuckers don't go do them long bids for nothing. You know what I'm saying? We was already doing this shit.
I get it.
So I say like the middle because when my little brother got killed, that's what really turned it up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what turned it up. Like it was back and forth and shit like that, but that really turned it up when bro died.
So that is true. That's not like an internet rumor. D-Thang is your real brother.
Blood brothers.
Right. You know, the internet tells stories of D-Thang too. I want to ask you this, and I don't want this to come off as, you know, disrespectful or anything, but, you know, the internet tells the story of your brother allegedly losing his life during the peace treaty.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh. So it was like a conversation with big homies and...
It was, too. It was, you know, some motherfucker from towards our way and towards their way came together, said we're gonna do a peace treaty for us on some making money shit.
Right.
You did have individuals that went with that shit, but out the respect of who the person that wanted to go and do it with, we alright, fuck it. But one thing I did tell our little bro was not to get comfortable. And I feel like that's what happened. I ain't just talking about D-Thang, like Inky D, Manny, all them, don't get comfortable.
What you mean by don't get comfortable?
Don't get comfortable because once you get comfortable, don't let your guards down. Because I was getting money right there on 62nd too, 61st, King Drive. We had a trap right there, so don't let your guard down. We real close to them now. It's a peace treaty, so motherfuckers supposed to be cool. They able to get money, so I was right there getting money.
Right.
So don't let your guard down just because they saying it's a peace treaty. Because I'm older than them. It was like my shorties, so I done been there, done that.
Right. You know, the internet also tells stories about D-Thang, you know, 7 bodies, 8 bodies, you know. He was this hitman, this gunman. How you feel about those people?
I mean, you know, I know him personally because that's my brother. But you know, the internet gonna put their own little sauce onto the shit. Don't get me wrong, my little brother was a demon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody take that away from him. But me, probably can't sit up and say what his body count was.
Right. So you do see them videos.
Yeah, I mean, no, to tell you the truth, I really don't. I just see what they sent to me.
Right.
I see what they sent to me. Like a lot of stuff I be lost on until somebody get in my DM on IG and send me like a video or some shit.
Right. He wasn't a rapper, was he?
Nah.
How did he get all those fans? Just being from that neighborhood, being who he was?
Yeah, he had a lot of females too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I find that crazy. You know, he got documentaries and videos about him and hundreds of thousands of views, and he wasn't a rapper.
Yeah, he wasn't a rapper, yeah.
I find that crazy.
Yeah, real street legend.
Right.
Long live D-Thang.
Do this internet thing, do this bring the police on you, get you hot with the police? Just make niggas know who you is and shit like that?
I mean, I feel like it make niggas know who you is and follow the police. I mean, you know, motherfuckers be hot in the area, like face-wise, with the police that's in the area.
Right.
No, I ain't really been hot with the police.
Right. But this internet shit though, somebody told me that when like Keith came out and like Breezy and E-Day and them came out, that y'all neighborhoods became very dangerous. Is that true?
I mean, neighborhood was already dangerous. But what I will say, it did become because you got, like I say, you not only got to watch out for those that you know about, you got to watch out for those that you don't know about. Right. So it did, you put a target.
Spotlight.
Yeah, spotlight.
Big ass spotlight.
Right. You know D-Rose 600 too.
Yeah, another shot.
Yeah, the legendary D-Rose. You know, people say that he's incarcerated falsely, that he shouldn't be in there. Mm-hmm. Is that true? Or is that just one of this? Just a guy free guy?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's 600% true.
Free D-Rose, man.
D-Rose is in jail. Just the op said his name because he's just
either the op, so you know, the motherfuckers putting his names and songs, so he already had this character built up on him.
Right. So, like, you got an update on him? Is it any way he coming home? You know, the
We tryna,
newspapers say he
get
lost his appeal. Is that true?
We're trying to get the petition signed. You
Oh,
know what
the
I'm saying?
petition.
It get higher ups involved.
So something happened if the petition keep going?
Shit, something could happen. Yeah, it could make the news, all type of shit.
Sign that petition.
Yeah. Free D
I'll
Rock.
go in there and sign that petition. Real talk.
Well, how do you deal with something like that when you got a homie locked up unjustly? How is it like? How do you deal with that?
I mean, it's hard on us, but I know it's more hard on him.
Right.
Because you sitting there wasting your life for something that you didn't do.
Right.
There's a difference when you knowing that you did do it and didn't do it, and you probably like, okay, I signed up for this shit, I did it. But
Right.
you know you signed up for the life that we living, but you didn't do that shit though. So
Right.
mentally, I know that shit fucking them up.
That shit is different.
If you never been in that situation before, sitting in that cell, you wouldn't understand.
No, I get it. That is crazy though. You know. The push and peace thing. Is you with that, Trigga?
I mean, not necessarily. Like I say, I don't knock those that are doing it, but I just feel like you stay your way, I stay my way. People want to say like motherfuckers getting older and all that shit. Yes, we are. But that don't mean I gotta be your friend though. I ain't gotta pop bottles,
They ain't
kick
like
it.
shorty.
I ain't gotta call you. None of that
Some of
shit.
the niggas around shorty that's still doing shit, but you ain't
Yeah,
involved.
exactly.
But
But
you
you
still play a part because
I mean, you in the car chilling.
And
Yeah.
then shorties get wild.
And
So ain't
then
nobody
he-
get wild. They time to get wild. So man, you in the car chilling. We ain't no shit, but then shorty like, man, fuck that. We gonna get this nigga.
They trying to earn their stripes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So shit like that be going on.
It always
With
come
that
up like
shit.
you just brought up. My little brother D-Thang got killed in the Peach Street. And then I just said, you would start looking at a nigga funny. Like then what you gotta choose sides not too?
You know, they be trying to do shit like that in jail, P3s. We ain't none of that.
And then
None of
yeah,
that.
we wasn't none of that. We wasn't doing one little none of that shit
No
in jail, bro.
No
That's
I
doing
was one of the first ever to
Nah,
come
you
to the
can't
county
live.
jail and change that shit.
You
So that
can't
was- you
live.
talking about
Tell
Cook
them,
County?
folk, Menard, what we do with Menard, folk?
Running
No
shit,
one
tripping.
love. We not doing one love. No, we trades.
We
BDs
a
and
fuck with
breeds.
whatever
That's it.
G's we fuck with though. Don't get me
What
wrong.
you say,
Get certain
cuz, we
G's
ain't
we
even
fuck
none of
with.
that.
None of that,
You know,
folk.
from certain
We was
hoods
fucking
and how
with
niggas carry they self
Fentanyl.
like, you know, them G's that really be with that
Stones,
shit.
locked
We ain't
in
on
with
none of
that,
that, you
yeah.
know. They gonna rock out with they homies, no, that's some niggas they grew up with. That's they
But
side.
it's not no disrespect to them because you do got real GDs out here that's real niggas
For sure.
who we consider real niggas. But it's like it's fucked up that you would never get a nigga a time of day really because the label he got on him for I was like, okay, he GD, but he a good nigga though. But you wouldn't know that because it's like you ain't even getting a nigga the time of day.
Right.
We not even in the life to really even meet them, to even be around them for unless we go to jail or something. You know what I'm saying? Unless we
Right.
stuck around them. We don't even.
But not it
School
wasn't
shit.
just because of that. It's because like and they felt the same way. If I'm on the outside and me and my block and they block beefing and niggas getting blicked down, what the fuck we finna come to jail and ride with each other for?
Bro,
I want this nigga.
Oh shit
You know
changed.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Talk.
Shit
It's
changed.
going
They
down.
favorite line, man. Keep that shit in the world. The world, man.
So old school and them, they ain't like that shit. Though. Like,
But I heard that
old
people do say keep it in the real. That's
Yeah.
not
school,
real.
they say keeping it real, but all that shit. It's a new era in that dude.
Right.
Right now, they not even going by that shit.
Them old
You know what I'm
heads
saying? They going, they set claim who you fuck with.
Yeah, he said.
As soon as you walk on the deck,
No, I get it. You know, Trigga recently, Oblock, you know, I guess 5 guys from Oblock, you know, were found guilty in FBG drug death, you know, that went viral on the internet. You know, you kind of posted something that day that kind of insinuated free the brothers or something like that. You know, it seemed like the internet kind of was like 50-50 on that post with you. You kind of caught some backlash, and some people was cool with it.
Yeah.
What's your whole take on that? Did you feel like they came at you the wrong way?
Yeah, I feel like they did because first off, I don't know these niggas since we was kids. We all went to grammar school together. You can't tell me that I can't say free my peoples based off the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say the fans need to understand their place because we close to these situations. Y'all not. Y'all out of town and shit like that. These my brothers. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm originally from. Oh, these was my mans. Murder them my peoples. You feel me? So you can't tell me that I can't support my peoples because you got your view of how you feel or you a fan of Duck and shit like that. Me saying freedom ain't disrespecting dude. You know what I'm saying? Like we forgot what the fuck been going on. This shit been going on, man. Bodies been getting dropped. They say I've been killing Nas. You feel me? So when they post their homies and them y'all on their ass, you know what I'm saying? His life wasn't greater than the next man's. You know what I'm saying? That died in this shit. For y'all to say, oh, you both for saying free them. The fuck?
Did that bother you though, catching some of that backlash a little bit?
Yeah, it did. It did.
I see.
Yeah, I understand that.
Right. Was that whole thing weird though? Because you know some of those guys who was involved in a case that the feds say allegedly.
Mm.
Is that weird seeing people you know all on the internet, all in the Sunshine News?
Yeah, it's something that see,
bothers you.
Other that, yeah, it is, but it's something that I had to get used to when I came home because I wasn't used to all the limelight that beating them again. So it's something I'm still getting used to. Like beating them hit me up all the time. Like, man, look, you gotta chill. You know, so you just gotta get used to this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stop letting that shit bother you.
Right.